We are live. Good evening, amazing parents. Welcome to the Save Kids, Bold Kids Parenting Series, episode 5. We are moving. Trust you're doing great. How has your week been? Hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope you're having amazing time. All right, I'm so happy to have each and every one of you here. Please, I would like to connect with you. I would like to know where you are watching from. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? We are live. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? I would like to connect with you. What's your name and where you are watching from? Join us. Let's have an amazing time. Do well to share this link to your friends, your neighbors, and your family. Anyone that you feel that needs this, kindly share with them. Now, today we are looking at an exciting topic, from fragile to fearless, teaching your kids how to handle life's no with grace, teaching your children how to handle life's no's with kids. Because in life, there's no way you will do life without getting no's. In fact, there is one saying that says, many children hear no knows more than years. And so it is important we teach our children how to handle these with grace. Now, my name is Olayemi Mike-Okhimhe, and I'm the founder of Key Startup Academy. And by the grace of God, I author a book called The Catch Savvy Kids, the ultimate guide to money mastery. I'm passionate kids coach, mentor, and confidence builder with a strong mission. And what is this mission? To help children discover their boldness, embrace their identity, and lead with purpose, even if they started broken. I remember so many years ago, I was broken. I was shattered. I didn't have the voice of my own. I felt I was not good enough. I felt that I had nothing to offer to my world. But thank God, God found me. In my brokenness, He raised me. And over the years, I've empowered over 250 children through mentorship, book clubs, creative coaching tools. Some have gone on to writing books. I have two mentees that have written their books. Some of them lead events and they have found their voices. And now I want to help your children to do the same. So, in case you feel your children are broken or they are shy or they are being bullied in school, send them to me. I, by the grace of God, I will help you, because I believe every child has greatness inside them. Sometimes it just need a little boldness to break through. Welcome once again. And in today's episode, our objective is to help us learn how to support your children when they face rejection, because they will have to face it. Either they face it or now or they face it later. So they need to learn how to face rejection and disappointments. So your kids don't give up easily. Many a times we see children give up, they don't want to try. They say, I can't do it. No, mommy, I don't want to stand up. I don't want to volunteer. I don't want to do this. Why? Because they face rejection, they face disappointment, and they felt that's enough. I can't take it anymore. But instead, to learn to stay strong, try again, and grow from no that they hear. There is this quote right here. Franklin Roosevelt says, a smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. For you to have a skilled sailor, there must be a turbulence, there must be wave here and there that will make a sailor to be skillful. So you if we really want our children to be well grounded, they need to know that facing rejection is a normal thing. It's just how you handle it that matters. Now let's move on. Why does this matter? Every know your child here is a chance to grow. Could you drop that on the comment section? Every know your child here is a chance to grow, not shrink. So when your children get a lot of no, and instead of saying, "Oh, what can I learn from this?" they now shrink and say they don't want to try. They now start to avoid to do things. They now have low self-esteem. They can't stand up boldly. They can't say, "Oh, I'm here. I can do this." Your children need to know that when they hear the word no, it simply means it's a chance for them to grow. But if we don't guide them well, if we don't help our children to know how to manage these no's, it can lead to avoidance of new challenges. I'm telling you this because I've been there. When I was in secondary school, I was tall. I was tall. I was fit for a sport for sports. But because of an issue when I removed my socks and my friend and my classmates gave me a name, because of that I avoid sports. Even though I can run, even though I can do things, I avoid it. So you can imagine a tall lady that is not running, that is not doing javelin. We did those time we did shot put, different kinds of sports, but I never long jump, all those things I never participated. And it could also lead to low self-esteem. This is the worst of it all, when your children feel that they have no self-worth. They feel that they have no voice. At this point is terrible. Low self-esteem will not allow you to shine where you are supposed to shine. And we are created to shine. It equally leads to emotional shutdown, anxiety, and withdrawal. So, as parents, this is a plea that we should let us raise our kids that don't break under pressure. When pressure comes, they should be able to bounce back with strength. They should be able to bounce back with strength. Now let's move on. What does rejection looks like to your kids in your kids? They will come home and tell you something like maybe they are preparing for an event, and your daughter or I remember last year, let me use my daughter. Last year she was dancing, she was she started the practice. In the long run, her classmates, our teacher asked her, "No, you're not getting the steps." So this is the point of rejection. Nobody picks me. I don't know why they don't like me. Why can't I just do this? I've been practicing and practicing, and towards the end, and now they now removed me. Number three, they could say, I'm never good at this, so there's no need to try. I'm not good at this. Who says, even if you're not good at it, who says you can't practice? Even if you fail, you can't learn from it. You can learn. Then when you hear this a lot, I hate school. During my own time, I hate school. I had no friends. In my secondary school, I'm telling you, the only friend I had was in GSS 1, and she left after GSS 1. I only had classmates. Many of them make jest of me. Many of them gave me names. So it was a big deal for me. So I hate school. I love church, then I hate school because I had few family friends in the church. But you see, in the school, it's a different ball game. I didn't like going to school because of being bullied, being talked down at, being told that you can't do this, you can't do that. Then rejection can look like this in kids: slamming doors. Nobody will even take that in this clam. Silent treatment, or crying or having tears. These are signs of internalized rejection. What what to do when your child takes every disappointment personal? What are you supposed to do? The first thing you need to do is to acknowledge the hurt. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge it hurt. Let them know their feelings are valid. Don't dismiss or downplay their pain. Don't. You can say something like this: that must have felt really hard. And with that, they could open up and tell you, oh, this is how I felt about it. Number two, help them name what they feel. Many a times they don't know what they feel. They're just displaying different things around them. They're displaying different characters, different attributes, but they can't actually name the feeling. So help them name what they feel. Children often don't have the words. Help them build emotional vocabulary. You can say something. Are you feeling sad? Are you feeling left out? Are you angry? Let them be able to tell you how they feel. Number three, don't always rescue. Coach through Coach them through it. I'll say that again. Don't always rescue. Coach them through it. Don't always rescue your children. You need to coach them through it. So instead of fixing it or rushing to comfort them, guide them to think through. Guide them to think through what they can do next. So you could ask a question like, what do you think would help next time? What will you do better if such issue arises again? How can you try again? Don't just say, oh, sorry, sorry. Okay, I know how you feel. Sorry, sorry. That won't help at all. Coach them through it. Number four, reframe the experience. Reframe the experience. Help them see the situation at ground through a growth lens. Let them see that this situation that is happening is for growth. For example, if it didn't work, if it didn't work out now, today, that doesn't mean it will never. That doesn't mean it will never happen again. Or you are learning. Every time you try, you grow. Every time you try, you grow. Please excuse me, give me a few seconds. Okay, I'm back. So number make sure you guide them to reframe the experience by telling them Anytime such happen, is just for them to grow. It's an opportunity for them to grow. Now let's move on. Disappointment is a teacher. Disappointment Disappointment is a teacher. Let your child learn this lesson, not fear the test. Disappointment is a teacher. Your children need to know that every disappointment, every rejection, it's a teacher. And why they are there is for them to learn some lessons, not to fear the test. Many children enjoys, they are always afraid of tests. When tests come, they are afraid of it. You see them crying, you see them jittering and all that. Disappointment is a teacher, and it's important that they learn the lessons, not fear the test. I also have another, this is like the biblical perspective. The Bible says in Psalm 118, verse 22, it says, "The cornerstone, the stone the builder rejected, has become the cornerstone." Even Jesus Christ, our Heavenly Father, was rejected. I believe we know that he was rejected, but he fulfilled his purpose. Even with the whole rejection, he fulfilled his purpose. Now, many Christians around the world. Why? Because he didn't give up. Imagine Jesus giving up. God forbid. He did not give up, he pushed through. So let your children know that even Jesus was rejected. Another story in the Bible is a story of Joseph. Joseph was rejected by his brothers. They pushed him into into the pit. They even wanted to kill him. They were deliberating until they finally decided that let's sell him off. They sold him into slavery. When they sold him into slavery, he did not even give up at that point. He did not give up. He became favorite, the favorite of the keepers of the prison. He was working with Potiphar, and before you know it, Potiphar's wife accused him forcefully, and because of that, he was imprisoned. Yet Joseph trusted God. Even in the midst of all the rejections, of all the lies, of all the disappointments, Joseph trusted God. He didn't allow those forceful words, those disappointments, he didn't allow it to break him. And Joseph told his brother in Genesis 50:20 says, "You meant it for evil, but God meant it for good." So rejection was the road to his God given destiny. Rejection is the road to our God given destiny. So when rejection comes, we should tell our children they should not be afraid. There are always lessons to learn from them. Teach the healthy way to process and bounce back. So the first one is the healthy way to process and bounce back. The first one is teach the 3 R's of emotional strength. Teach the 3 R's of emotional strength. How do you do that? The first one is help them recognize their feeling. We've mentioned it the earlier. We mentioned this earlier. Do you feel sad? Are you frustrated? Are you disappointed? What is the real issue? Let help them. Let them be able to recognize this. So the first R is recognize their feelings. Let them be able to recognize their feelings. Number two, they should be able to regulate their emotions, not going about slamming the door, giving silent treatment. Let them be able to regulate their emotions. How can they regulate their emotions? They take deep breath, they take a walk, they could journal. You see, journal is very big for us when it comes to KSA. Our my mentees, they journal a lot because there's a lot of benefits in journaling. In journaling, you get to name your emotions. You get to know, oh, what are the things that I did well? What are you grateful for? What are the things I didn't do well? How can I do better? So in journaling, you will be able to regulate your emotion. By the time you are writing about your big emotion, your mind cools down. There is this calmness that you enjoy from within. Your kids will enjoy it. Number three is to reframe their experiences. Just like I said earlier, let them be able to recap, to turn around that rejection. Let them redirect their their disappointment and disgrace or rejection. Let them be able to redirect. So they could say something like, my mistake doesn't define me. I can try again. I'm good enough. I can still try again. Number two, of how to process and bounce back. Healthy ways to process and bounce back is to model resilience. As parents, share your own stories, the stories where you were told no, how you were able to manage the situation. Your children learns a lot from your story. Share your story, a time you were told no, what you learn, how you grew, what just share with them. And before you know it, they pick one lesson. They might not be able to get all answers at that point, but as they sit down and they reflect, they are able to take right decisions when that time comes. Then the last one is to create a bounce back plan. You need, at this point, you need to work with your child. They can do this alone, or you work with them, sit down together and plan together what they can do next in case they face rejection, in case they face disappointment again. What can they do next? Who can they talk to? One thing they've learned, one way to try again. By the time they write all these things, when a situation like disappointment comes again, they know how to go about the situation. So, three healthy ways to process and bounce back. The first one, teach the 3R of emotional strength. Two, model resilience. Tell them your story. Share your no stories. Number three, create a bounce back plan. Work with your child. Sit down together and ask them some questions that they can reflect on. Children learn how to handle life by watching how we handle our own or their hard moments. Many a times when our children are passing through issues, our emotions too are all the place. And so they can't place, they don't know even how to keep calm because even you yourself, you're not calm. You are immediately when they face rejection, you are angry. Why would they do this to my daughter? Why did they remove her from this place? Why did they do this? Children are learning from us. Our children are learning from us. We are like a TV to our children. We are like when they are watching cartoon, many children love cartoon. So we are like cartoons in front of our children. They are learning from us. They are keep picking lessons from the way we undo hard moments. So children learn how to handle life by watching how we handle their hard moments. This is by R.L. Nuss. I also have another one. Behind every bold child is a parent who taught them that rejection isn't the end, just a redirection. Let your children teach your children that whenever they face rejection is an opportunity for redirection. Is an opportunity to sit down and reflect and see what they can do, and reframe their situations. Behind every bold child is a parent who taught those kids that rejection isn't the end, it is just a redirection. It is just for you to move, turn. Okay, this didn't work. Let me go this way. Thank you so much for joining me. I want to believe you learned a great lesson today. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to have each and every one of you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you. And I can't wait to see you again next week. And before I go, I needed to let you know that we run book club we run a book club at KSA. We call it KSBC, where we read one motivational book per month. In case you are interested in enrolling your children in our book club, kindly reach to our admin via WhatsApp on the phone number that is um going across the screen. Also, we're going to be having a broken to bold 7 days confidence challenge by first week of September. 7 days. It's going to be an awesome moment for your children. If you want to know more about that, just send bold to this number and you are going to get more information about you. See you same time next week. I promise you that we are going to use 30 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes. And here we are, it's not even up to 30 minutes. Please do well to connect with us by telling us where you're watching from, because I would love to connect with you. God bless you for watching and do have a blessed day. God bless you. Bye.